way you lead me by the hand into the bedroom. It's not the way you throw your clothes upon the bathroom floor. Been thinking about you.
Hi guys, Lex Ellis here with my second review today. Again, try to do two in one day. Now I discussed the Chanel Planet Miguis in my last video. I'm going to discuss another fragrance that I really like. One that again, one of these ones I just picked up and I was like, and I got it and I was like, wow. And that is, I'm going to be covering the Yves Saint Laurent house, by the way, and that's Yves Saint Laurent's Rive Gauche. Now this came out in 2003, and this is the men's version. This is Rive Gauche Pour Homme. This isn't available at the moment. They've got another one now. This has been gone, discontinued. They've got another one now that's it's like M7 Oud Absolu. Same thing as that. It's like a third as good, but it's a bit a third more expensive as well. So it's crap. This is the one to go for, the tin. You know, it's quite weird. Like I thought this is like a deodorant can, but it's not. It's not the toilet. I quite like it. It's quite unique. Another thing was I thought it was black, but it's actually brown. Don't think you can see, but it's actually a browny colour. Really classy, quite nice. I didn't think a tin would pull it off, but I quite like this tin. It's just nice to hold. You can pick it up, you're masculine, you're topless in the shower wearing nothing, spray it on, just like the advert. Nah. But this came out in 2003. The women's version, however, has been around since the 70s, so the men's version is a recent creation. And this is very a barbershop scent. In fact, first of all I'm going to talk about the bottle. I've already mentioned a bit, but I want to get the bottle cover because it's got Rive Gauche here and it's got the wee lines here. It's quite nice. Stands up here, the lid comes off as you go to the toilet. The only thing I don't like about it is the bottle it's quite brittle. The bottle can't take a lot of damage, so if this gets dropped and it gets dented, it's a bit like you crushed a can of soda and when it's empty and the juice from inside rolls out the sides because the sides bend and break. Same thing's going to happen with this, and like one thing I don't like, I know it's probably not harm, but see the nozzle turns. Like I don't like the fact that it turns. It's like that looks like it could easily be popped off, But I do take extra care with it. Really nice bottle, I really like it. So let's talk about the sprayer or the toilette now. We'll show you it here. Now I have Planet Miguis in this hand, so I'm going to spray my one. If you look here, there we go. Quite a good sprayer again. Yves Saint Laurent don't really disappoint, except the recent one, L'Homme Parfum Intense. Really, it's not very intense, for 53 quid for a 60ml bottle. Right off the bat, this one is a barbershop scent. As you can see, they have tried to make it 70, go back a little bit, it's the 70s style. But I was watching someone describe this, and it was like old man scent without the old man. That is the best way to describe this. I've done a video on Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. It was my first ever fragrance video, and in that video I talk about how it can be worn properly. I really like this. This is I wear Paco Rabanne Pour Homme as well. I like it. This is even more versatile. If I had to choose the two of them, I would choose Rive Gauche. This one's really good. This definitely is old man scent without the old man. Really, I thought Paco Rabanne Pour Homme was the king of like barbershop scents. I haven't smelt that Savo Pour Homme, which a lot of people say is better, but this is definitely something else. This I can imagine. I would wear this to a club, Well, to be fair, I would, but it might not. It depends how I'm feeling. I'd wear this to like a bar. I think for a club I'd go for something more, say, not 1 million, but like La Nuit de l'Homme or something a bit classier. This is classy, mine. It's a bit older. It wouldn't really fit in at the club. It's weird. It is a quite classy scent. I mean, not for teenagers. Definitely not for teenagers. It is not as bad as Paco Rabanne for being able to pull it off, but not for teenagers. I mean, I'm 21. I would wear it. I like it. It actually has really good longevity on me. Projection isn't the best on me, but some people get beastly projection with it, so it is just skin chemistry. To be fair, I'm not sure it's olfactory fatigue because as I've like been spraying it on and I can't smell it. My mum's been like, "Oh, you smell quite nice," and I'm like, "I can't smell a goddamn thing," so I presume it might be olfactory fatigue. Really nice scent. I mean, it's like it is the barbershop scent, but it's got something more. It's less sharp, less harsh. I mean, like if your girlfriend would love it. See, it dries down. The dry down is fantastic. It has a really nice dry down. It's not sharp at all. It's just sitting there. It's nice, fresh. It's just really has a sort of woodiness almost as well to it. It comes in and it's just an excellent scent, and I don't see why it's discontinued, because I've got another version which sucks, and it's nowhere does it, but maybe the new version, you know, have improved the longevity. No, it's not as good. Improved just improved the silage protection. No, not as good. It's also cheaper, right? You know, no, it's actually dearer. But you can pick this one up pretty cheap. I got this on Amazon. I got this in Body Kudos. It was 60 quid for the both of them, so about 30 quid for this. And this is 125 mils. So for 125 mils, that's a pretty damn good price. So 30 quid for a classic. Can't complain. You could do worse. You could spend more money on something that's not really as good. I do recommend you check this out. This is a sort of some of the Chanel's as well. This is a sort of unappreciated gem. No one's really heard of it. It's like Kenzo. Everyone thinks Yves Saint Laurent and Cologne and Lanwick de L'Homme, but again, it's been discontinued. If you walk to the Yves Saint Laurent counter, you will not see this. This is like M7, you know. This is a really good scent. Now, those sort of days when they produce scents like that, and those days are sadly gone. Even though Lanwick de L'Homme has been reformulated, it's not as strong. You know, all the best fragrances are just going downhill. Sadly, it's all about money nowadays. So it annoys me, because look at Dupe's an absolute projection beast. Well, Yope's a beast. If everyone smelled like Yope, I would wear them all the time. Excellent scent. Really sort of grassy barbershop. I would say versatility wise, be careful with this one, especially if you're wise people gets beast. I would say you could wear it for work, but go easy on the trigger. Date fragrance depends on who you're dating. If you get someone who's into scents and would appreciate this, yes. If you get someone who'd appreciate someone wearing the latest Gucci scent and isn't really into fragrances that much, you know, then, you know, the sort of person that thinks if you wear 1 mil, you know, that's amazing, that's the best scent ever, and they've not really opened their eyes to other scents, don't get this. You know, stick with 1 mil. You can be the people pleaser. If you're dating a connoisseur though, yeah, you'll be appreciated for wearing this, hopefully. Casual wear, you could rock this casually. You can dress it up, you know. I said it's quite a classic scent, but you can rock this casually, you know, just sitting about jeans and t-shirt. I wear this around the house quite a lot actually. I quite like the scent. I just like catching whiffs of it around the house. Sometimes putting a pillow when I go to sleep. I really like it. I really like the scent. I can't stop sniffing my arm, and again, it's weird. It bounces about a lot. It's like that Platinum Egoist as well. I mean, I'll be sitting going, I can't smell a thing, and like I said, you know, my mum will be like, oh, you smell really nice, and it's just, you know, it bounces off. And other times you'll smell it, other times it'll be gone, other times just, it's weird. But it's cheap, it's good quality, it's Yves Saint Laurent, you know, they don't really produce a lot of trash, so do check it out. It's not too dear, so again, if you don't like it, you can always bin it, give it away to someone, or sell it on. I'm sure there'll be someone else who'll really appreciate this, you know, compared to especially if I smelt the new crappy one. But yeah, with this I would recommend 4 sprays, maybe 5. On me anyway, that's what I do. It's not the strongest scent, you know, but I do about 9 normally, but it's just not to everyone, you know, it's a secret. But yeah, really good. Depends, some people, again, people get beastly protection, so if you want to wear this or what, do go easy on the trigger, because other people will smell it. I mean, my mother did. So yeah, that's Yves Saint Laurent's Rive Gauche. Excellent scent. Old man without the old man describes it perfectly. It's take the jagged edges of Paco Rabanne and Savo and all this stuff, and smooth them off and carve them off and make it nice and smooth, and you have Rive Gauche. Fantastic scent. It stands out a big time amongst the Yves Saint Laurents. You've got the older, really older ones like Kudos, you know, and bear in mind this came out at the same time as Body Kudos, you know, so you can understand Body Kudos, oh, and this came out, and you can understand the difference, you know. Both of those have been discontinued now, so it's weird. I don't know what Yves Saint Laurent are doing, but they really don't seem to have the best business strategy. M7, discontinue. Rive Gauche, discontinue. Body Kudos, discontinue. And I'm not sure what they're doing. And then we release Parfum Intense. It's like, okay, so you discontinue all the good fragrances and release a really crappy, overpriced one. Who the hell is your boss right now? Because you should fire him, okay? If the guys from Yves Saint Laurent ever watch this, sort your fucking company out. Pardon my language, but seriously. Anyhow, rant over. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it's been helpful. Remember, leave your feedback in the comments. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. You'll find more. They're all on the playlist. Remember to check out my blog as well. And if you like the intro song, all my songs I use in my intros are listed in the description. So please, if I see a comment saying what song is it, I will not tell you what song it is. I will refer you to the description. Okay, I'm sick of hearing a really good song or a fragrance video and no one mentions the song. It takes 2 seconds. Description, song used, dun 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 dun. Takes like 3 seconds, literally. Unless you're really slow type, it might take 30, but still, you know. So yeah, check them all out. I hope you enjoyed this. What's been helpful? Any questions, remember leave them in the comments, personal message me. I'll be happy to answer them, unless they're what song is that, at which point I'll tell you to fuck off and refer you to the description. So yeah, anyhow, thanks for watching this video guys, have a nice day.
That's not the way you leave.